Hey guys, and welcome to Ardent Sports. Here I am with another episode of the Eddie Gaedel Road to the Show series. The 50-46 San Francisco Giants rolling into Marlins Park to take on the 39-56 Miami Marlins. You see the Yang Harvest Solarte there addressing some of the fans. Let me just start off by saying that these games will be making a regular comeback very, very soon as Eddie Gaedel, with 272 average on the season, steps up to the plate, top of the first. And here comes the pitch. And Eddie Gaedel singles to right field to start off the game. Nice little piece of hit in there for Gaedel. Gaedel leads off of first, and the pitcher throws over, trying to keep Eddie close. Eddie Gaedel doing fairly well in stolen bases this season. Get another lead off first, and the pitcher throws over once again. That's two throwovers, and if it was the away team doing this, you'd be hearing a lot of boos. Leads off again, and the pitcher throws over again. Really trying to keep Eddie close. Doesn't want him to take off on him. So here we go. Eddie getting another lead off of first. And this time the pitcher doesn't throw over. Eddie takes off for second. And he is in there with a stolen base. Stolen base number 24 on the season for Gaedel. 1-2 count. Eddie is now going for third. Ball 2. I'll actually take that back. Hit batter? No, 2-2 count. Eddie Gaedel, stolen base number 25 as Eddie swipes third. And the pitch is set on the ground to first base. That is a ground out, but it is a fielder's choice as Eddie scores. Jonathan Scope up for the Marlins. 21 home runs on the season, 5th in the National League. Bottom of the second inning. On the 1-2 count, no outs. Jonathan Scope grounds out to the pitcher for a 1-3 putout. We move on now, as you can see Chris Sale on the mound, to the top of the third. 1 on, 1 out. 1-1 score, and Eddie Gaedel grounds out for a 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. Braxton Lee up now for the Marlins. 1-1 game, bottom third, 1 out, full count. And Braxton Lee grounds this one onto Gaedel for a 6-3 put out, ground out, whatever you want to call it. 2 away. So there are some of you who probably don't know the story of Eddie Gaedel as we go on with Derek Dietrich here in the bottom of the 4th. And Eddie Gaedel is a player back probably 60 years ago now. He played in one major league game. I forget what it was. He was on the roster, and I believe he played the field. No, I take that back. He got one hitting opportunity, never played the field, never did anything, and that was his only ever pro baseball appearance. So Eddie Gaedel, actually it was a long time. It was actually a lot longer than that. He made his debut on August 19th, 1951. He died at the age of 36. He made his debut at the age of 26. His on-base percentage was 1. He didn't have a batting average. He had 1 plate appearance, and he walked. It was for the St. Louis Browns. He was the shortest player in Major League history. Let's see. So Eddie Gaedel there is actually a victim of a double play, a 9-3 double play. In the top of the 6th inning, rather. Chuck Taylor up now. So Gaedel was at a bowling alley. And was actually beaten to death. Walking home from that bowling alley. So he had one plate appearance where he walked. So technically that wasn't even a plate appearance. So the reason I did this series, as Chuck Taylor grounds out there. Actually, that might have been Arenado. I wasn't watching the gameplay. But anyway, so the reason I did this series is to kind of see like what would have happened for Eddie Gaedel to have a major league career. So that was Arenado that just grounded out. Braxton Lee 2 on 2 out in the bottom of the 7th inning. And the pitch to Braxton Lee is hit on the ground to shortstop. Gaedel fields it on to second base. Brandon Crawford. And that is the end of the inning. Top 8 now. Eddie Gaedel up to the plate. 1 on, 2 out. And that's going to be ripped into the gap. Right into right center field. The runner rounds home, or rounds third. He's heading home. Eddie Gaedel slides into third base and has an RBI triple as the Giants take a 2-1 lead late in the game. And the Giants do actually go on to win this game. Eddie does not score. That is why there's no more content from Game 1 as we move on now to Game 2. So that was Eddie's 6th triple of the year. As we look now to see what he can do to lead off Game 2 in Marlins Park. And he swings at the first pitch, hit to right field, and that is going to miss and get all the way to the wall on the warning track. Eddie's running second. They still haven't gotten to this thing, and he slides into third with his 7th triple on the year. Ben Paulson now up, trying to drive in Eddie Gaedel. Pablo Sanchez, I believe, is on the mound. 1-2 count. Swung on and missed. Strikeout. Pablo Lopez, my bad, not Sanchez. These auto-generated players, whatever. Anyway, John Ingebrigtsen, I'm going to say is how you say his name. Right-handed hitter, 1-1 count. And Ingebrigtsen hits this on the ground back to the pitcher, and the pitcher throws home. And Eddie is out. Ingebrigtsen reaches on the fielder's choice. We move on now to the bottom of the 1st inning. Leo Cairo up. And that is a 6-3 ground out to start out the bottom of the 1st. Next up is Luis Brinson. And Brinson gets the pitch, and he pops this up to short left field, center field, or I'm sorry, the left field, the shortstop Eddie Gaedel takes care of it. And that is 2 away in the inning. Next up is Derek Dietrich, also in the bottom of the 1st. So it's a quick not a 1-2-3 inning, because the Marlins A have scored 2 runs, and B have a man on first. And Gaedel takes this one, throws on to Brandon Crawford for the 3rd and final out of the bottom of the 1st, but not before the Marlins can score 2 runs. Hitting in now to the top of the 2nd inning, Eddie Gaedel up to the plate, 1 on, 2 out. And the pitch hit to right field again, and that is going to be a measly fly out to the right fielder. And eventually we will get to the bottom of the second inning. Here we go. Louis Brinson up once again. Marlins up 3-1 now. 2 on, 1 out. And ball hit to Gaedel. Gaedel throws on to first as the runner holds at second. And Louis Brinson is out, but the run does score. Chuck Taylor up now. Marlins up 4-1. Bottom of the third. 2 on, 1 out. Runner on first. And that is hit right to Gaedel. Line out. Leo Cairo up once again. Already 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. 144 average on the season. Not looking too hot. Bottom of the fourth inning. Marlins up 4-1 still. And the runner on second. Ball hit on the ground. 2 shortstop. Runner stays at second. Gaedel flips on to first after some little bit of a technical issue there. Gets the out. Louis Brinson up once again, getting a lot of time in this video. The on and outs are still the same, as this is just the next batter. And Brinson on the ground, 2 shortstop. 6-3. Ground out. Just. Next up, Eddie Gaedel once again. Dynamic challenge. Try and advance the runner without recording an out. And that is a fly out to center field. Eddie Gaedel up once again. Top 7. Marlins up 5-1. And Eddie Gaedel rips this one back up the middle into center field for a single. See a little replay of it there. So, guys, as this video starts to wrap up, I do want to thank you all for your continued support. More content, like I said, will be coming soon. Work is finally starting to die down a little bit, so that's nice. And Eddie Gaedel cannot get back to first. Instead, he starts to head for second. He's in a pickle. Oh no, what's going to happen? And he's still going. Little side view there, and he gets back to first, and he is out. But be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. That is the #1 way to help out the channel always, as we head now into the bottom of the 8th inning. For the last piece of gameplay, you guys will see Louis Brinson 5-2 Marlins. And that's a leadoff single for Brinson. And I thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll be talking to you guys real soon with some more game content. Peace. I'm out. The Marlins win 5-2.